Hello guys, be here with Scrappy Boy Stamps, and today my video is gonna be a little bit different as I am going to show you how to put together this car. Right here is the vintage car from the most recent release, and I also have a message from Sean, and he says I am so sorry that some of the pieces are so tiny, like this one right here. But it's really easy to work with them. Let's go ahead and get started. So here are all my pieces that I have cut. I find it really easy to put all pieces together when I have my tweezers. So if you have tweezers, those are gonna come super handy to put all these cards together. Okay, so here I am going to show you the dies and how many pieces you have to cut. So you have this die right here, and from that you have to cut one piece, and I cut it in a lighter gray than the other piece that you see up there. So that's one of the pieces. Then we have this other piece right here that I am showing you, and I have cut it in black because I wanted to match Johnny's car. So his car is black and silver, I guess, gray. And that's what we have there. And then this other part I cut in a darker gray cardstock than the other gray, as you can see right there. So it's one piece of cardstock for each of those. Then you have this part right here, which I have cut one in gray. It's very skinny, and I have cut the three little pieces. I think it's from the carburetor of the car. I may be wrong. Don't quote me because I'm not a car person. And then here, this piece is for the window frame, and I have cut it once. And then these are for the windows as well, and I have cut them in gray as well. Then we have this little piece right here, and that is the front and back, I think, bumper of the car. And then we have right here another piece is also the back bumper, I think this one right here. And then we have these circles, and these of course are going to be your wheels, and you're gonna cut two in black, and then that one on the right, it's gonna give you a little circle and an empty like skinny circle that you're gonna see after, like later in the video as well. So I have here my three pieces: the light gray, the dark gray, and the black. And this is not working for me. So I'm gonna change this real quick and glue these down. I am going to speed through this part a little bit. Here I'm grabbing with my tweezers. I told you that tweezers are gonna come so handy with these, and I'm just gonna glue these down. I'll see you at the end. Okay, now I'm gonna set my car aside, and I am going to build my wheels. So you have that black wheel, which is the tire, and then you're gonna have this tiny, it's a very skinny circle that comes out of one of the circled dies. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue to these, and I am going to glue it to the middle, I guess, of my wheel, and then the gray little piece as well to the middle, in like inside, which is the rim of your wheel. I am gonna repeat the same process with the second wheel, and I'll see you at the end. Now my wheels are ready, and I am gonna go ahead and glue them down to my car. Now here I have the black piece of my car, which it would be like where the doors are and all that. And I'm just adding some glue to these and glue down on my car like this around the wheels. Cover those wheels a little bit, just follow the outline of the car. Then here we have the window piece, and this piece is very skinny, but you can just add a tiny little bit of glue and it'll be enough, like hardly squeezing your glue bottle at all. I am just adding what remains in the nozzle of my glue bottle, and I'm just gonna glue this down to my car as this is my window frame. And I was thinking that you could also add maybe acetate to the back of these, and it will look really cute, like shine like glass, you know, like the windows. You could also add blue cardstock or maybe blue vellum or something like that that is kind of see-through. And then here I am adding the tiny little bitty pieces. Lying, sorry. I thought I was gonna add that tiny little piece, but I am actually adding the back window. And now here the front window part, and I like to add it without glue first, making sure that that's where my piece goes, and then just add again whatever remains on that glue, like the nozzle, that's where I add, and then I'm gluing it down. And then here we have I don't really know what this part of the car is. I think it's the like those old cars that have like that line in the middle of the doors, you know. I don't think they do that anymore in new cars, but I think old cars have that. So again, with the same whatever is left on the nozzle, and I'm just gluing it down very carefully. Now the tiny little pieces from my carburetor, maybe it's not the carburetor, maybe, I don't know, it's the vent for the hood, for the engine, I don't know. I left them there because they are really tiny and I didn't want to lose them. And now let's see if my wax pen wants to work. Yes, it does. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some glue to the car actually, and not the little piece. Like the tiniest dot is so tiny, the dot of glue that I put here. I don't think oh, maybe you can see it. And I'm just going to add this piece and the other two. This glue dries clear. Here I was having trouble with my wax pen, or I don't know how you call that. And now I'm using just my tweezers. I tell you guys, tweezers are amazing when putting stuff like this together. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other two. And here it is, and now I'm just gonna attach the bumpers. And this is how my car looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.